So death is truly a conundrum for me. Not something that, well, it's something that I give a great deal of thought to. It's something that gives me absolutely no fear. I know and fully believe that and embrace, acknowledge that we are eternal, immortal beings, just a quick offshoot is reincarnation. How is it possible that such a thing could even be if we weren't eternal, immortal beings, right? What I used to think was a meat sack. This body has really, well, I call it now my golden body temple, within which resides a part of me that is connected to all that is connected to our Creator. I say our on purpose because it's the same as the same Creator is for me as it is you in my faith of things. So I'm not bothered by death. And I'll talk about reincarnation and the 90% junk DNA that a great many scientists say that we possess, to which my answer is, nature is not a blind, blundering fool. Anyways, that's a big conversation and a very different one. Also has to do with the Akashic records. Anyhow, death is a conundrum. What I was thinking this morning as I walked along, thinking of Mum and how, God bless her, really, honestly. It's not I use this as a teaching point, as a sharing point for others to contemplate, to chew on, to ingest, digest, as you please, or just let go of completely, entirely. However, this particular conversation in my mind has come up a couple times, so here we go. It seems that my sweet mother is hooked up on my hair, which I chopped short months ago. She's hooked up because, according to her religion, one does not cut their hair. And beyond that, it's more beautiful. I am more beautiful, and whatever, all that kind of stuff. And she doesn't fail to mention it practically, I think, every time that our paths cross. How it's much more beautiful when it's long. Anyways, that was, sort of the ending conversation yesterday. And I thought to myself this morning as I walked along, with great compassion for her, and what I thought was, if I was to die right now, it's not about, that's the last conversation that we had and, that kind of thing, but it's an overall thing. How are we treating each other? Because I know that if I died right here, right now, she would be devastated. She would be devastated. And you know, it would be like, I can see it. I can see how it would be like, my child died before me. That's not supposed to happen, and all that kind of stuff. And you know, I think to others, and how, like, because the example with my mum is how it becomes about self, right? Someone's death becomes about self, or, you know, we reflect and whatever, but it really becomes about ourselves when someone else dies. And so when someone does die, are we mourning and grieving? I get that this is part of it, and I get this is a really loaded conversation or line of thinking. When someone transitions back into spirit, in my idea of things, or my faith of things, pure positive energy, I think what we generally go through is our own shame and guilt and a trial of other things that have to do with the passing, the transitioning of that person. And that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with, you know, let's say a partner passing away after numerous years of marriage. We're dealing with our own loneliness because we depended on them so much. So actually what we're really grieving is our own loneliness, and perhaps the shitty way that we treated them, wishing that we had been different or done differently. So why do we have such difficulty treating each other like gold all the time? Why do we... I get it, we're human, and we have, you know, emotions and stuff, and if we didn't have our emotions, you know, we're not human, emotionless. We're spirit. Spirit doesn't have emotions. That's a different conversation. So I get it, and there's a lot of wading through the emotions that one must do in order to treat another like gold. And ultimately, are we treating ourselves like gold? Because that's where it comes from, right? You know that. It's nothing new, but I'm saying, like, we treat others as we treat ourselves, right? So how do we treat ourselves? Because that's the outpouring, that's the expression of what we're experiencing in our lives. So how are we treating ourselves? I think there's more to come on this line of with death. Anyways, thank you for sharing in my thoughts and my mind, my heart, my all, and God bless you. Loads of love. Be good to you. Be good to you. Be great to you. Treat yourself like gold.